unsettling your husbands, not giving them peace, not giving them that emotional stability. You guys are we are emotional beings. And God has given us that for a reason. Because males are taught never to be in touch with their emotions as they're growing up. So why are you in that marriage? To be that emotional stability where you actually sift through emotions and help them make sense of their emotions, because the burden that is placed on top of them is higher. What are you choosing? Are you choosing to be, I'm the man, I'll wear the pants? Well, go on then, wear the pants. Let's see how you fare. Relationships, marriage is about honor and respecting one another and learning to understand each role as it is. It's not about expectations. We are taught in marriages, when we get married, to have certain expectations. Well, expectations are traditions. What about knowing the person for who they are? Loving them for who they are. But it starts with loving yourself. Are you going to grow in that? Are you going to choose to grow? Are you going to choose to say, you know what? I'm going to go back and search things out. I'm going to ask questions about the way I behave, the way I treat my partner. I need to search it out. Where did I get it from? Because we are never taught to be relational. Relational for us is observing how other people act, and you think, I'm going to take that and take it into mine. Women have got support systems, and they sit in their little cocoons and diagnosing their husbands. They've got this, or this one is a narcissistic, whatever. This is that. Really? You are never the same person. You cannot get advice from somebody else about how they are dealing with the marriage, what was good for their marriage, without learning from your own. When you come together as a couple, you become a tribe. You become a nation. And how you develop that and how you grow that is based on your vulnerability towards one another. The foundation that you're building in terms of communication. How do you deal with anger? How do you deal with fear? Are you able to own up and say, listen, baby, I'm so afraid of this. Forget grandiosity. It gets you nowhere. Gets you nowhere. Don't be ashamed. But being ashamed of something needs of something you can fall back on. You need a backdrop of a strong communication, grounded in love, grounded in peace, grounded in understanding, grounded in connection. Before there is sexual intercourse, there is mental intercourse, where you sit down and you communicate and you know that you are sexually connected intellectually before you even think about sex in the bedroom. What makes sex great in the bedroom is because you've got this mental interconnectedness that is so strong, that is so passionate, that you are on the same pace, you're walking in the same spirit, you're walking in one love, in one spirit, to the point where it blossoms. Your life in the bedroom blossoms because your mental capacity between the two of you is connected. Are you connected mentally? Or are we just there to shame one another? Next slide, please. It's becoming hot. Last Honestly, who are you being? Who are you being? Are you being your mother? Are you being your father? Are you being your guardian? Or are you actually going to sit there and say, I'm going to be myself? Where did you learn the bad habits from? Where did you learn the good habits from? When did you decide that I'm going to sit there and I'm going to reflect about my life? I'm going to reflect about my worth. Because sometimes we make our women feel unworthy. Sometimes we make our men feel unworthy because of our mouth and lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. We hide our vulnerabilities from each other to the point where it makes us unworthy. Why? And yet it's together forever. Why? Is it really going to be together forever? Or you're going to dig somebody else's grave quite early? Pain and wounds, they hurt. When we talk about infertility, it's because of pain. When you can't grow, when you feel stagnated in your relationship, in your marriage, struggling to have children, it's pain. Find out, search it out. Where is that pain coming from? Search it out. What are you saying to one another without thinking?
A lot.
And we hurt and we harm one another. We struggle to even sit together and hold hands. Why? Because of pain. Pain that's not been said. Pain that's not been given a platform to actually search it out, to actually talk it out, to get it out of your system. Pain causes disease. Pain causes hypertension. Pain causes every single disease you can think of right now. It's because of unsaid pain. From childhood to who you are today. So search it out. Search where that pain is coming from and deal with it. Because pain turns into disease. Dis-ease. When you're in pain, you're not at ease. When you get a disease, you are diseased. So who are you being? Are you going to be a being of love? Or you're actually going to tell yourself today, at this point, from this point on, I'm going to search out, why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Where am I getting it from? Am I being myself? Is this really who I am? I've just told my partner today, she's my life worth, or he's my life worth. What I'm doing, what I'm saying, the way I'm behaving, does it make him worthy? Does it make her worthy? It's together forever. So ask yourself today, who are you being? Are you being that person that you're supposed to be in your marriage? Are you being his peace? Are you being her comfort? Who are you being? Thank you. Any questions that you may have for Auntie Titi or myself? With me, I'll focus on you. So if you're going to raise a question, you ask me a question, I'm going to put it back to you. So you better be brave when you